back to Professor Kat's Science Corner. I hope you had fun last week making and playing with getting you into that kind of spooky mood because we're in the Halloween season now. Today we're doing a fun subject. We're doing chemical reactions, which is a lot less scary than it sounds. And we're going to top it off by doing a spooky, ooky witch's brew at the end. So the first thing we have to talk about is, what is a chemical? Chemicals are a lot less scary than they sound too, just like the reactions they have. Chemicals are actually just any substance consisting of matter. Matter is anything you can touch, feel, see, smell, anything like that. So it can actually be chemicals are things like apple juice, they're in your vinegar, they're in milk, they're in anything, even you. Some examples of a chemical reaction are combustion, like striking a match. Rust, which is oxidation in metal, it's oxygen on metal, turning it red, making it all crunchy. Digestion, which is what's happening in your stomach, it's the acid breaking down all the food. And lastly, even photosynthesis is a chemical reaction, which is how plants eat and make the air we breathe. Chemicals can be acidic or a base. This is called the pH scale. When you put two things together, sometimes where there's an acid and a base, a reaction will happen, and that's actually what we're going to be doing today in our craft, where we're making our witch's brew. What you'll need to make your spooky ooky witch's brew is dish soap, baking soda, white vinegar. Food coloring is optional, that just gives you that fun green, purple, pink, blue, whatever color you want. And then last, you'll need a cauldron. Unfortunately, our cauldron has a hole in the bottom. We gotta send that guy back to the shop, so we're just gonna use a bowl today. So this experiment we're doing today is exactly the same as the science fair volcano that you always see. It's baking soda and vinegar. We're just putting a little bit of green in to make some color, and then we're putting some soap in so we get all kinds of bubbles and stuff. So first thing, put in your baking soda. I'm just using a scooper. I don't want this to overflow, so I'm not gonna do a whole lot. Next, I'm going to put in my green. Okay. Next thing I'm going to put in just a dab of soap.
Only a dab will do ya.
Okay. And here comes the exciting part. The reaction's going to happen exactly at the same time as I put this vinegar in. The reason this reaction is going to happen is because vinegar is our acid and baking soda is our base. When you combine them, they start bubbling up and are producing carbon dioxide, which is the same stuff that you breathe out.
Ooh. Ah. I love it.
I know. Thanks for joining us this week to talk about chemical reactions and make a wonderful witch's brew. The book we're recommending this week is Witches and Magic Makers, which is an eyewitness book. And this has all kinds of different cultures, kinds of witches, witch doctors, rituals, everything. You can see right here, we've even got our little friend from the movie, The Witches, which we also have here at the library. So come check it out. Next week, we're coming back and we're talking about why soap does what it does, why soap cleans your hands, because that is really important to do right now, to clean your hands real good. And we're doing a very special craft next week. We're gonna do a spooky bath bomb. See you next time.